In this video, it's our anniversary. Happy anniversary, Tuk. Now I'm afraid I've got the escaped mouse in action again, so you'll have to excuse me for that. I thought I'd just take some time to talk about what it's been like to have a year with an Invacar. I mean, it's been quite beyond anything I'd probably expected. And when we first met in the field in Sussex, sort of a year ago, this day, yeah, I don't think either of us quite imagined how things were going to pan out in the end. It's been a long journey to get here. In total, in the year since I collected her, she's covered 1,200 miles under her own power, and probably another 250 in the back of a truck, rattling around with TP the spares car. And the interesting thing is, it's a year since I bought Tuk, but then I went to the NEC Classic Motor Show that year. I still didn't know how I was going to get them home. And yeah, I was very fortunate that Haggerty stepped in, got involved, and their sponsorship of the project helped me get the Invacars home. And obviously TP has now moved on to another home, and now has an engine, is up and running, and will hopefully be road legal next year. And perhaps there'll be a reunion for this pair. That's quite an intriguing prospect, I think. But yeah, it's been great. I've really enjoyed the support we've had. I love how much other people have loved this project, so it isn't just me. Other people are also won over by this frankly ridiculous little car. I'll just jump aboard because it's a bit more comfortable than standing up. See, the handlebars are still shiny. You'll note the indicator is now on the left, and held together with a cable tie because all the screw holes are missing the right screws. So there's always something that isn't quite right, but that is just how this journey has gone from start to finish. So yeah, we got the Invacars back here, I think it was the end of November. We managed to get them back here after their exciting lorry adventure. And then of course I got Tuk running on her original engine, only to then completely break that engine with the stuck distributor. And it's a fun fact that the distributor is still seized on this engine as well. I can't free it off. It is entirely seized into the block. But before I took that engine out of TP, I checked the ignition timing and thought, well, that seems about close enough. And happily, it's been absolutely marvellous. But we've been for a run today. We went for a run into Aberystwyth to do a bit of shopping and look at the sea. But when I got back from that, I did think this car is running nicely, because I mean, she's barely been out for the past few weeks. But an awful lot of salt on the roads, slightly worrying. But I must say, if you're planning, excuse me, if you're planning to come and see Tuk and myself at the NEC at the back end of next week, remember it's the NEC Classic Motor Show, 9th to the 11th of November. Merchandise is tricky because there is not, as I discovered when I went to the Festival of the Unexceptional, there is not a vast amount of storage space in this car. I've got that tiny little shelf behind me, and that really is about it. So I can't actually carry very much merchandise with me. But I sort of do want to give people an opportunity to buy. So if there's anything you fancy, and you're definitely going to be at the show, then you can buy at the shop, hubnut.fws.store, and there's an option for pre-arranged collection, so you avoid the delivery charge. If you order the goodies you fancy, with that option, we will bag them up and I'll take them to the show. But I won't be taking t-shirts and stickers on the off chance I'll sell them. Partly for space, and partly because it seems a bit rude really. I'm the guest on someone else's stand, and they've paid for that stand, and I think it'd be taking the mickey to start running a bit of a sort of car boot sale on their stand. So we won't be doing that. So yeah, I look very much forward to seeing people at the show, because I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think a lot of people are going to enjoy coming to see Tuk and coming to admire her shiny handlebars and rusty doors. You know, I have cleaned up in here because it was disgusting, but look at that shininess. But yeah, we are sort of definitely, she's still rustic. But yeah, that's about it really. Just a quick video to say, yeah, thank you very much for all your support through this project. I'm glad you've all enjoyed it. And yeah, here's to many more happy miles in Tuck. Let's see what the next year brings. And if you're going to the NEC, I shall see you at the NEC. If not, then so be it. We shall meet another time perhaps. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you go. And I shall see you in another video. Farewell.